Hello, everyone. This is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful Rabbit Hole, King Dale, Lauren Frey, and the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon. What is with Sonic fanboys and just eating up anything that comes out? I've talked at length about Pretendos, right? And how they'll religiously attack anything that Nintendo puts out. Like, I still see people, like, pretending that Star Fox Zero was bad. I still see people saying that, like, Switch is a failure and that the Steam Deck will someday stomp it. I see people saying that Elden Ring is better than Breath of the Wild and that like Nintendo hasn't been good since the 80s. Like I keep hearing all this crazy shit in regards to Nintendo. But when it comes to Sega and Sonic, a brand that sold itself on like marketing itself to retarded autistic kids like Chris Chan, like all I ever hear is praise. Like, oh man, Sonic Frontiers, it looks so good, bro. Oh man, Sonic Prime on Netflix, can't watch that. Oh man, Sonic the Hedgehog the movie 2, one of the best films I've ever seen. The Godfather is going to have to watch out for that. Like, it's like Sonic fans will eat up absolutely anything, regardless of how shit it actually is. Like, I don't understand this. Like, I've been baffled about this since the mid-2000s, ever since I played, like, Sonic Heroes and Sonic and the Secret Rings. Like, I played them, and I was just like, yeah, this is, like, okay, it's a game. Like, it's not unplayable or anything, but I wasn't a fan of it. And I honestly, like, for the longest time, I felt like, okay, Sonic must have been better back in the 90s and 80s. Like back in the 90s, it should have been better. It might have been better back in the day. But the more I like dive into Sonic media, like the comics, the cartoons, the all of the games, like all of them, not even just like the Golden Age. Like I'm talking like Adventure. I'm talking like Sega Saturn spin-offs. I'm talking about like the original Genesis games, Sonic CD, the follow-ups, like the modern era of Sonic with like Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic Lost World and stuff like that. All this decades worth of Sonic content, and not a single one is really worth all that. Is really worth playing. This was the original rival to Super Mario. Like this is the rival to games that people were unironically were saying was better than like Super Mario World, was better than that early Super Nintendo lineup. I think by the time DKC, Donkey Kong Country, rolled around, like the audience kind of moved past it. But like, what is with these Sonic fanboys just pretending these games have ever been good? And with Frontiers coming out, with this Sonic the Breath of the Wild clone, like Sonic in an open world environment, like people are doing the same thing. Like, oh man, look at the CG trailer. I can't wait to see what it is. And it'll be the same thing as Sonic Forces. It's going to be a lazy, half-assed knockoff of something that we've already of better things we've seen already. Like, none of these games have been good. None of them. And yet, people are so fanatically obsessed with them just because of the branding, just because of that blue hedgehog, who is in no way a gaming icon, who is in no way, like, worthy of the attention or respect he gets. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't like Rayman either, right? Not really, but like I'm thinking back to like playing Legends for the first time and like what I've played of Rayman 2, and you know what? Like it's better than fucking Sonic. Like I'm thinking of all these like Rareware properties, stuff like Banjo-Kazooie, stuff like Conker's Bad Fur Day, like those better than Sonic. Like I am looking at all these indie games, like stuff like Freedom Planet, like these things that are clearly influenced by Sonic that are way better than it, like way better than Sonic. Like the list of games that are better than the very best that Sonic has to offer keeps growing and growing all the fucking time, to the point where like in 2022 legit do not think I'll probably ever go back to Sonic the Hedgehog in my lifetime. Like every time I try to play Sonic 2, I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? Like it's not all that great of a game. It's not all that fun to play. Like the physics are wonky. I don't like the control. I don't like the level design. I don't like the music even. Like people are just people who say that game is like one of the best simply need to play more games. That's all I have to say about that. Sonic the Hedgehog was never good, and Sega fans need to move on to the superior Nintendo hardware.